people are going to make babies this podcast.
Too many. They're going to be called full-body babies.
Full. That's not bad. You should keep that.
Hey, I just want you to know that I'm really excited to be on this thing because I was just a fake guest earlier today. I was never going to come on this thing.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah. You were going to have a different guest.
Mm-hmm.
It just wasn't going to be me.
Was it Ty?
Mm-hmm.
This is another Mike on the mic. We got Mike on the mic. Mike Martinez. We've got a... whoa, look at me. This is going all over the board there.
You got to calm down. Took too many horny goby pills.
Where'd you learn how to
Yeah.
I almost said synthesize, but what do you call it? Mix it.
Mix it. It's honestly, this whole podcast has been just strictly like trial and error.
Figuring it out.
Repetitions. The more repetitions you get,
Yes.
the better you get.
I absolutely agree.
Yeah,
100%.
It's all about the reps.
It's all about the repetitions.
Even if they're bad reps.
Because you figure it out.
It's like publicity.
It's all about adaptation. So,
No publicity is bad publicity.
are you down with bad publicity then, Kyle? Because you're on this podcast.
No. I feel like this is going to help my image.
Well, I like having you on.
Well, thanks.
You guys will know Kyle because he's been on Sports Entering Sports. He was on the Husky edition of that, as well as I think Seahawks.
Are you still working out?
No,
That was a little bit testy sitting down on that chair right there.
that was a little rough. It's been a week.
Why'd you stop?
What? Just the holidays. It's just a grind right now.
Yeah.
It's been a week of just. I went to go today and I forgot my gym bag and I didn't care. I was like, oh yeah, and by the way, we're having a holiday lunch today too.
Yeah.
Perfect.
At work.
I
Perfect.
stopped working out because of the holidays too. 2007.
Just with 2007, that'd be the same.
2007 holidays.
Got to turn Kyle up a little bit because he is a quiet talker. Unless you get him mad. And then...
Unless you what?
Unless you get him mad.
Oh, yeah.
And then he'll just drop F-bombs on you.
Yes.
It's raining. There's like raining elbows.
I prayed before I got on here not to swear the
you
whole
really?
time. Yeah. I'm going to act like my mom and dad are here or something.
That's good. That's a really good thing. Speaking of moms, shout out to Leslie. She sent a message a while ago. Also, shout out to Craig Bentley. Craig Bentley posted on my wall, which we had as a saying, if you listen to this, say dunk on a hoop, and you'll get a picture of me in 7th grade dunking on a 7th grade hoop, or 7-foot hoop. And so I'm going to sign it. I'm in my camp jersey. So shout out to Craig Bentley for posting on my wall, dunk on a hoop, and he gets that. So it's pretty huge for him.
Oh, yeah. Big time gift.
Love how Travis is out of breath from scrolling through his phone. All he's doing now is scrolling through his phone, and he's like...
All right, so...
Or talking about Craig Bentley, one of the two.
Leslie hit me up, and she goes, let's talk soon. Bobby, Mike, Craig, Tyson, Kyle, I have some hilarious stories.
I'm out.
Semi-automatic weapons, free ball and basketball,
yeah.
rolling chairs, and empty moving trucks.
Yep.
I am zero part of those stories.
I don't think you are. You might be part of the free ball basketball story, just as collateral damage.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I wasn't ever dumb enough to not wear...
Well, I did. I forgot underwear once.
Eesh.
Yeah, it was rough.
That's a ball buster.
There's a lot of slapping.
And you
as I
wonder
went
why
down the court.
spiders bite.
How did he ever pop out 3 kids?
I don't know. It was rough. You don't remember that? I feel like so. I must have been like sophomore or something, but I wore pajama pants to school and I didn't wear any underwear under them. Mm-hmm. And then we had a game that night.
Wait. Is this what she's talking about? The breakaway pants?
Yeah.
You sent me that?
No, I didn't. I forget. Like I just didn't have underwear on and went to we traveled to Auburn.
Yeah.
To play, and
So
I got
just
there
straight shorts.
and I was like, I was looking for my underwear. I'm like, oh I don't have any underwear, and I was going to ask anybody for underwear, so I just threw my shorts on, and those were loose shorts back in the day.
Do you ever have that dream where you show up to a game and you don't have any of your stuff?
No,
I do.
yeah, I did.
No,
dream.
I always made sure I hit up my Under Armour rep and had my
Yeah.
my compression shorts.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Or Reebok rep.
We're not
one
going
of
to
the two.
mention him. He sent me a text. He said you messaged me you mentioned me too much in these episodes. That was a good one. That wasn't me mentioning Joey. That was
No,
you.
that was me because I listen. I'm an avid
good.
listener.
And I love that Kyle listens. Kyle will jump on there and he'll text the chain some play-by-play.
Totally play by play.
So she says, asked them about their dad making them stand in the front yard and making them hug when they were fighting.
I actually don't remember that.
You don't
With
remember
no
that? You blocked
underwear
it.
on.
You blocked
Traumatic time of my life.
How do you not remember that?
Doesn't everybody do that? That's not a thing that everybody does?
No.
Oh.
Or when Mike, or maybe Bobby, got his pants duct taped up at school because their underwear showed. I'm guessing that's Bobby.
Yeah, it might have been Bobby. It could have been. It was probably Bobby.
Mike got his breakaway basketball pants removed at a late night basketball thing in the youth center. He also
remember that.
went to a basketball game with no underwear under his basketball shorts.
Remember that specifically to this day.
Where was it?
Auburn.
Huh?
Auburn.
She goes, so, then she messaged me later. So, what song do you suppose we play for all our friends now? Hint, the ski in heats it way too much. Or she goes, heard it way too much. The ski in heard it way too much. So that means that she listened to the My Dick
The My Dick
episode.
podcast. Yeah.
So anyway.
Which I feel like is really taken off.
It really has.
It's really a My Dick movement.
I feel like it's a new thing.
I think
There's the Me Too and the My
I
Dick.
think we should do instead of hashtag Me Too, it's hashtag My Dick.
What if we just create?
I feel like it's a movement
Mickey
now.
Avalon's just goes double platinum
Viral.
because
He was mentioned on the Full Buddy Cast.
Oh boy,
Popularity skyrockets.
it's amazing that song when it comes on, and a bunch of old people are going, "What is this?" And Mike and I are sitting there going, "Oh boy."
We were at the Wii. We were just Kyle and I one night. We had dinner and drinks, and we're sitting in the bar, and I think we were texting you guys.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, we were like, "Oh, we're at the Lee." All of a sudden, it's literally like it's packed. It's pretty full for the Lee, and it's all 60 plus,
right.
60 plus years old, and we don't know anybody there because it's not our group or whatever. And all of a sudden, we're sitting there talking. All of a sudden, we hear My Dick come on, and we're just like, "Oh no!" And literally every one of the old people were looking around like, "Is this song saying what I think it says?"
Yeah, I could not stop smiling.
And then we were both trying not to laugh too hard, and they're just literally like confused on the song. Like they didn't hate it, but they were like, "Is this saying My Dick?"
Yeah,
And Kyle and I were in the corner just dying, and then it went away for a song, right back on again.
Did you play it?
No, it was
I
Travis.
You played it twice?
I think I played it once. I think maybe Mike played it once.
I didn't play it once.
But I did play it once. I know that, maybe twice. I usually play it once just to get a laugh out of it. But anyone out there who's listening, you go to the Lee, or let's say you're at Cedars, anywhere where I'm within range, like tell me, and I'll play it for you. Mm-hmm. You just got to message me on Facebook, and I will throw it on the jukebox for
really
you, free
of
charge.
It's really a gift. It's a gift that we'll give to the listeners.
Yeah, you'll enjoy
and
that.
The gift is My Dick.
My Dick. And it's...
My parents are here, so I'm going to call it My Penis.
And please don't listen to that song.
Yeah. No, it's hilarious though. It's a pretty funny deal.
I had someone hit me up actually about it, saying, "Oh, I know who the bartender was who chewed you out.
Oh, who was?
We went to school with it." And so I'm like, I know. That's the thing. And then Mike just left me there. Where's just me one-on-one with her, and she's just chewing me out because of it, which I do enjoy. I think she's awesome. She's a great person. But yeah, no, I'm always afraid of her. I went to school with her.
You got chewed out because of it?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
You don't remember that? You were there that night?
Was he
I
there
wasn't
that
there.
night? Oh yeah, no. We played it. This is where we played it like too much, like 4 or 5 times, and then she got mad. The bartender got mad and said, "Who keeps playing this? I'm turning this off." And so we everyone else leaves later on in the night. We stop playing it. I go to the bathroom because everyone else is going to go to Cedars, and all of a sudden I'm peeing. I hear dun 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 dun, and I'm like, "Oh no!" And Mike played it from as he was walking out. so I had to come out of the bathroom, and she's there. She's like, "Do you have a penis? Do you have a thing about your dick? Is it too small? You have to keep?" And I'm like, "Ooh, gotta get out of here!" So I ran. But yeah, anyway, that was one, and then also Ashley Murphy sent a message and said that her and James love that song, and thought it was hilarious as well.
Should I know who that is? I was confused in the message.
Well, I just want to show that it's taken, That message that
It's taken off.
It's taken off.
It's a movement.
It's a movement.
If I'm known, if Full Buddy Cast is only known for one thing in this world, and that is just that you play my
Mickey
dick in
Avalon
restaurants.
is sitting on royalties from plays on Spotify.
I can't wait to go into
From
Old
Full
Country
Buddy
Buffet and just rock my dick.
Dude, it's going to be so great.
Oh gosh.
So great.
Well, anyway, that was from Leslie. Leslie, thanks for the shout out and the questions. This is our Christmas special.
Well, we started that out right.
Yeah. Merry Christmas
Yeah.
in a box.
I was going to do a warm up but I'm going to hold off on that. So for Christmas, I know that Bobby started talking about, I don't know if you listened to that full Bobby cast yet. You're going to say, yes, you did, even though you probably didn't. And
I did.
But Kyle did. You did?
I did. I don't remember a lot of the things he said.
Ever since that hug in the front yard.
Ever since that long hug, underwearless hug in the front yard, I haven't remembered things the same since.
Is there anything that you wanted to add to the Martinez, since this is Mike on the mic, is there anything you want to add to the Martinez family traditions that you remember for Christmas?
I don't think so.
Do it for Leslie.
Look, here's the thing, and Leslie, my mom, can she's probably gonna hate it, but I literally don't remember, like I literally just don't remember a lot of like that kind of stuff. It's just not something that sticks in my head, unless it was like an experience that would be driven in there. So I just remember always having presents. I remember always the holidays being pretty happy. Hanging with the grandparents. I think Bobby mentioned there was a lot of grandparents. So
Yeah, he said a lot of travel.
So
That's a lot of travel.
yeah, I had to, as we got older, they came to us. But hanging out with the grandparents, being excited on Christmas morning like every other kid, getting up, getting presents. So yeah, it's it was good. Growing up, it was always, we never went without or anything. So it was a good thing.
So then, is there any family traditions that you pulled from that you do now that you did back in the day that you can remember?
We still go to my grandma's on Christmas Eve. But yeah, we're pretty chill. We always do a few things with the girls during the holiday season, but nothing that was nothing that's too crazy.
When does the Ainsworth family Christmas hit? I feel like it hits earlier and earlier. In July this year.
It's going to be in September this year, but it's usually like the first week of December, the first weekend in December, and we didn't even go this year. We got it was just kind of, you had back to back things.
My invite got lost in the mail.
I know. Well, I
used to be.
I think you're pretty much more of the Ainsworth family than I am, judging from your yearbook comments. But the son-in-law
that was Kitchen Patrol.
The son-in-law that Dwayne never had. Hey, you want to kick that heater down, maybe notch two?
Yeah, I was going to wonder when it was going to start getting hot.
Well, it's just maybe the drink a little bit too.
This is coming out Monday, by the way, 23rd, last Christmas
I feel
installment.
like we should start over.
You feel like the My Dick was too much for Christmas?
No, I think it's a great Christmas special.
Yeah.
You know what? Here's the deal.
I'm going to chop this up. This is going to be a
I
lot
know.
of chopping.
Here's the deal. If I died tonight,
Yeah.
and this Christmas special was released on Monday, and it was the last thing my kids heard of me, I would be very proud that they would carry on the My Dick movement, hopefully.
Oh, Addie, for sure.
Yeah, Addie's carrying that shit on.
Sure.
She won't let it die.
No.
She won't let it die.
So, Kyle, we know your parents are listening as well.
Mm-hmm.
Family traditions that you really enjoyed back when you were a kid. Give us a few highlights of that.
It was the same thing every year. So Christmas Eve, we went to my dad's side of the family up in Kirkland, and we watched It's a Wonderful Life every year, which was terrible.
Do you hate that movie? Because I hate that movie.
When you're 10 years old, do you really want to watch It's a Wonderful Life
It's
or
like
a black and
4
white
hours long.
movie?
No, exactly. You want to watch Rudolph and all
Where's
that stuff.
where's Die Hard?
Okay. Yeah.
Or something cool. But no, we got It's a Wonderful Life, and then we had a good dinner, had to eat squash.
I got to interrupt, though.
Yeah.
So you're on the Die Hard is a Christmas movie bandwagon.
I don't know. I think I just said that because I listened to Travis all the time.
Actually, that
I
was
love that.
That was my podcast. Was fine. Whatever.
Oh, sorry.
No, go.
No,
Please,
but
please continue.
I mean, give me something exciting because I'd feel like I just fell asleep through half the movie. Eat dinner, open presents, fall asleep. A Wonderful Life.
Now, would you have to like wait until the very, 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 very end to open presents? Like, would it be like, hey, okay, now we're gonna visit, and we're gonna do this, and then it's dinner, and then we're gonna have some dessert, and then it's.
I don't remember
Presents.
waiting. I'm pretty sure we had dinner, like 4, 8, full, open presents. I mean, it's up in Kirkland, so you got to travel pretty far.
And you got to remember, Kyle came from a very privileged family.
Yes.
White privilege?
Definitely
White
one.
privilege.
Definitely 1%er family.
Uh-huh.
Right. So there's a lot of gifts to go around.
Everyone
We got a dog one year
multiple gifts.
So they got a dog. Who
at
gets a
my
puppy?
grandma's house on Christmas
Yeah.
Eve.
Wow.
Yeah.
From who?
It's from my parents. They left it up in my grandma's bathtub. That's where it was when we got there, and we didn't know. And surprise. A toy poodle.
What was the dog's name?
It was a
Max.
Max.
Max had moves like Barry Sanders.
And was it yours? Like, did you have to?
I mean, yeah, it was mine. It was mine and my sister's, but
What?
all kids' animals
Okay.
are taken care of by the parents.
Serious
Let's
question.
be honest.
Serious question. What did you think the chances were of your sister and Burrito getting together and you and Burrito being real brothers?
Ooh.
0.
Well,
Negative.
if you talk to Burrito, he might disagree.
Oh, Burrito, his overconfidence just builds, and he really thought that he had a chance. But
Did he try? Did he extend himself out there?
I'm not going to say that my sister's ever said this before because I don't want to put words in her mouth. But she may or may not have said "ew" a few times.
Like ew, like in like ew, or was she like faking it? Like ew, yeah, no, but like
It could-
totally
hey.
into it.
Josh thinks that it would have been a ooh.
You mean Burrito? We don't say names.
Whatever.
I feel like he had a shot.
No, Burrito had zero chance.
Zero chance.
Zero chance.
So there's no way that he was going to be Burrito Pierce at one point because he would have taken her last name.
Oh, totally. He'd take
Yeah.
my last name right now.
100%.
Why is
He would
that?
Well, I
take.
feel like
He
Why
would
is
take.
that?
He would take Carl's last name.
Carl.
Dude?
I feel like you
hot Carl, man.
Hot Carl, who's the MVP of the bachelor party. The question.
Sprouse is going to take offense to that.
Oh yeah, no.
Sprouse was
Okay,
definitely the
I'm gonna
MVP.
I'm gonna walk that comment back and say that Sprouse was runner up, and I was obviously the clear MVP.
Absolutely.
But because was Sprouse even on the boat?
No, he left
Yeah,
early.
see?
Sprouse was not on the boat.
I feel like I shined.
I
on
don't
the
know
boat.
what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, I feel like I shined on the boat.
Oh, the
we
fish-
all did.
Oh, the fishing boat. That's
Yeah.
Sam,
Yeah,
that's
when we were-
salmon.
I've never dived
the
in after
chartered-
fish quicker.
Yeah, we were catching sockeye.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
never
it
dived
was a
in
good
quicker.
day.
the,
day.
the salmon
Mm.
chart. Yeah, that chartered salmon fishing boat. I remember.
Gosh,
that.
and the salmon that we caught were like the ones that are swimming up the river at the golf
It's like
course.
the golf course, the old
Oh,
like gross ones.
yes.
Yeah, they're just like dying. They're like halfway dead, flopping around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. They were not healthy looking fish.
Oh man,
They were rough.
one of those salmon sounds like the wheeze laugh over there.
Oh gosh. It was rough. It was a rough fishing trip.
It was a rough. It was the roughest fishing trip ever.
Yeah.
One of those was a huge salmon too.
That one was
Yeah.
probably.
Throw it back.
I don't even think you could like
Toss it.
it was a 2-person throw though. There's no way one person could have thrown it back by itself.
It was James
Instead of
and I
throwing it
tossing
back,
it.
we threw ourselves out.
Out. See, we just got away.
There was just so yeah. Okay.
Next CEO of Boeing, professional poker player.
Oh, yeah. Carl was he was shining that day. Cloud 9, really.
That was funny. No one got that but me. But, yeah, so what were we were talking about Sprout. What were we talking about? As these guys come on, it's going to be revealed who each one of them is. It's going to be revealed. But
Tuberculosis will never come on.
Oh,
though.
we'll get him on.
so the thing, he wants to do well, we talked about doing
The guy?
a 20-minute weekly.
How to instigate?
No, it's what's that called? It's Bachelorette or Bachelor or Bachelorette podcast.
Like he wants to do a review.
Yes, where he
my gosh.
talks about it.
Why is that the most
TV
tuberculosis
thing.
I've ever heard in my
Yes.
life?
I mean, tuberculosis has a job that
Does he have a job? I don't think we can even say that in any serious context.
Okay. He has a career?
I know.
He had a career that helped him spawn where he's at.
Right.
Yes,
Now,
yes.
Not currently careering it.
But I know that he DVRs just about everything and then gets home, has dinner, and then
Like 4 hours
and then
just-
watches the recordings. And
Yeah.
if one of those is The Bachelorette
He
and
is.
Bachelor,
he
like
loves
I'll be
it.
honest, I used to watch it, but
He loves
no
it.
longer.
He
Can someone
loves
tell
it.
me I don't even know what it's about. I don't understand what happens. I've never watched an episode. I just know a lot of guys watch it, and I'm confused.
Well, you're gonna have to listen to TV's.
I'm not. I will never listen to.
Well, The
Bachelor.
Bachelor, it's one guy and 20
Yeah,
attractive female.
females. Yeah.
Yes. So,
What if
and
there's
then
just
it's like a
one
train.
master-
It's like, yeah.
It's like the signs.
and
and you. Sorry, you had to keep her on for the.
the only reason to watch it is for the train wreck. It's like a train wreck, and you can't not watch.
I mean, I can not watch
Right.
because I haven't watched.
Yeah.
I just don't understand the train wreck.
You don't watch a lot of TV, though.
I don't. I'm not a big TV guy. But I'll put it on my list of things to watch.
Yeah,
I would.
the 15-minute review.
Yeah.
Um,
15-minute review, the 30-second
Oh,
review.
yeah.
I watch a minute and a half reviews of shows. We did the whole Game of Thrones series in like 3 minutes in review.
It's a great show.
It looked like it from the 3-minute review.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
right.
was what's that movie?
What movie?
The terrible movie that you probably should have watched a 3-minute review on that we went and watched.
Well, there's several. We talked about this on the podcast.
Ghost Rider, not
Priest.
Ghost Rider, Priest.
Yeah, that was definitely a 3-minute review.
It was a
movie.
waste of $13.
Well, yeah, I felt like it had some high points. No, it didn't. It was terrible.
This is definitely not the Christmas episode. This might be like later on in life.
Yeah.
We might release this down the road. But since we've already switched gears, well, do you want to go?
Okay, let's get back. I think we should get back to
Christmas.
Christmas. Let's
Okay.
talk about it because I mean I prepped.
You did prep.
Brett,
Okay.
I didn't even read Travis's text.
Honestly, since I was a fake guest, I didn't read Travis's text until like an hour ago.
I didn't read it. I still haven't read it.
What was the worst gift you've ever given? Not received. The worst gift you've ever given. You thought you nailed it. You thought it was like, oh, this is for sure it. I got this person nailed down. And then you give it, and it was just like flat. Fell flat.
I don't know if I can remember a worst gift. I just know that Gabby and I are just terrible at trying to pick out gifts for each other.
Do you guys still do that?
Yeah, I mean, I told her to send me a list of things that she wants, so she pretty much knows what she's getting. But the first year we were in our house, I think we both got each other clothes, and we took back 90% of the clothes. Like, neither of us liked them. Not that we didn't like them.
Did they not fit?
Well, I don't know if...
Did you do the thing where you buy too small and say, hey, there's your goal?
Right. Yeah, no.
Good.
No.
That's the worst thing to do as a husband. Get them the Pelotonin or whatever. What's
The
the
Peloton.
the Peloton?
Oh, you wanted this, right?
I love the Ryan Reynolds ad, by the way.
Oh,
That's
so good.
I don't get what the whole blow up on the internet about the whole Peloton chick is.
Dude, everything's it's not a cancel culture anymore. It's not an offended culture. It's an outrage culture now. It's like they look for the worst thing.
Well, people just look to find things that are offensive. Like I just see a chick that's happy and riding a bike.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Did you know my brother got in an accident doing that?
Riding a Peloton?
No. he was like 18, 19 or whatever. He's driving an Enumclaw, rear-ended somebody because he was checking some chick out that was riding a bike.
Adam is such a hornball. I watch that guy.
Like he came home and
His calves got so tight and they just pressed down on the gas pedal.
Just locked up, couldn't move him.
we were like, hey, Adam, how'd you get in that? You ran into somebody? Yeah, I ran into somebody. He didn't like want to tell us. Right. He was like very like, yeah, no, just kind of hit somebody. How'd that happen? I, just got distracted. Yeah, what were you looking at? Like, oh, just stuff. Well, what was it? Okay, so it's this girl on this bike that I was checking out.
And then after he rear-ended her, he said, hey, will you marry me? And that's how they got together.
That was Amber. That's exactly how that happened.
Except for 12 years, no, like 15 years later.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we
Adam was
waited a
talking
while
about-
to get married.
Yeah, he likes to take his time.
I
We
waited
a while.
You waited a while. I got
I did.
married.
I found the perfect one.
That's good. So you've never duffed it as a gift giver yet?
Well, I probably have nothing that's super memorable.
Have you duffed it as a gift giver yet?
No.
Kids, like the kids are like, why
No.
did you give me
Kill
this,
it every
Dad?
year.
This is
Kill it
terrible.
every year. You gotta know your audience.
Assertive.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
gotta know
we
your
got-
audience.
This is what you want.
Yes.
I got a 4-month-old, and for Christmas we got her stuff. Like I was ready to give her hugs and kisses for Christmas.
What'd you get her?
What'd you get her, though?
Yeah, stuff. I have no
You
idea.
can't- Oh, you don't know?
I have no idea. I'll know Christmas morning.
You know she's not gonna be able to open or anything.
Right, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So
No, it's good. It's good. I like where the heart's at there.
That's good. And
Yeah.
she's going to like that. She's going to enjoy that later on in
Sure.
life.
Yeah, like when she's 12, she'll be like, when I was 4 months old, that Christmas that you guys got me, my Talk and Go Barney doll.
yeah, she's gonna come on the podcast and be
Very
like, "That's
excited.
the worst
Yeah.
gift I ever received was when I was 4 months old because I
Yeah.
remember."
I'm
Yep.
57, just like, hey, so tell me about that time that Kyle got you that.
Hey, if Full Buddy Cast lasts that long, that's a
Dude,
success.
Yeah. I might do the whole thing where I just release a bunch and then end it. Like Arrested Development, and then it becomes a cult classic. They demand me to become like, no.
And then you get on Netflix,
Yeah.
It'll
Exactly.
get a Netflix deal.
And then I get paid.
Netflix deal. Yeah.
syndicated or whatever it's called.
So so you never done the worst gift? You never duffed it? Okay.
Nope.
Next
Too good.
one. Next one. We always say best Christmas movie. We've talked about that. What is the worst Christmas movie? Like the worst that comes on and you want to do something else.
What's the one with Ralphie and the Christmas
Christmas
Story?
Story.
Don't like it.
Like you've watched it too many times.
Nope, just don't like it.
The whole thing.
Whole thing.
I'm
is
not.
it?
I'm not a huge Christmas movie fan though either.
Yeah.
Gabby, 100% of the time, TV goes on Hallmark Channel,
Yep.
Hallmark Christmas movies. No, thank you.
Yep. Agreed.
Well,
You
because
got
it's
a
the
lot of
same thing
conservatives.
every one.
It is the same thing, everyone. And I sit there and I actually watch them, and I feel terrible.
I mean, the Christmas Story or whatever it is I just don't enjoy it in the least.
I never got into Christmas movies that came out at Christmas. Maybe
Like specials, TV specials, like any of that stuff.
Mickey Mouse Christmas. No,
Even the Grinch.
oh, the Grinch ain't bad.
The Jim Carrey Grinch though, the kind of scary one.
Adam didn't like that one. On the podcast,
Adam
he's like
rear ends
"Forget
people
this."
when he's looking at women. So can we really?
Yeah, I just
Does Amber know that about him?
I don't know yet, but she will now. What's the sleeper pick though? What's the one that you're thinking like no, like you've seen it once or twice? It's a good one that nobody has probably seen, or a few people have seen, and you're like, oh yeah, I like that one.
I don't know. I try not to watch Christmas movies.
I would say Priest. Priest. It's my sleeper pick for Christmas movie.
All right, so for Christmas, then how confident do you feel in the gifts that you're giving this year to parents, to kids, to wives? How confident, and have you bought the gifts? Is the question first. Have you bought the gifts yet?
Yes.
I have not been shopping yet.
Is it an Amazon Prime, like you're getting it the next
No.
day type of thing, or are you
No,
going to
I'll
go hit
go-
up Rite Aid
I'll go
and get like a popcorn?
Rite Aid is solid for gifts.
It really is.
Love it. Love it.
Walgreens and Rite Aid.
Rite Aid, literally, shout out to Rite Aid for White Elephant, the best place you can ever go to get White Elephant gifts. Where else can you find like a triple XL Enum Claw, like 90 and flip flops to go along with it, and a like a jug of Carlo Rossi wine? Nowhere else in town can you do that, all in one spot.
Who wanted that gift?
Me. No, I've not done. I got to go shopping. The kids are taken care of. I know that.
By Katie.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I got to take care of Katie.
What are you going to get her? Don't say it.
We've been over this as we've gotten older. We're at the point in life where we don't really need anything. Like we just kind of
You can buy it when you
buy
want.
what we want when we want it, and so we weren't going to do anything for each other. And then she just messaged me like a day ago and was like, "Hey, I bought you something because you need it."
That
And
curveball is the
well,
worst.
And then you
That's
got
the Sheldon Cooper rule.
Well,
Have
then
you
you-
watched Big Bang Theory?
no.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What
Yeah.
what is
Explain
the
it.
He hates getting gifts because then he feels like he has to reciprocate.
rule? Right.
Yeah.
It's exactly.
Yeah.
So then my question was, well, how much was it? Because then I've got to be an equal level, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, is it like 100, 200, like
Right.
1,000, 2,000? Like
Right.
what did you buy me? And so then now I've got that. It wasn't that expensive, which is nice. But now I've got to go find. I'm assuming it's something that I needed that I don't know that I need. That she said that I needed. So now I got to figure out something that she needs that she doesn't know she needs.
She got your Peloton.
Maybe it's I need that
Ankle
but-
braces.
Yeah, just for walking every day into the office. Need a brace.
I feel like I'm going to blow Gabby out of the water when it comes to money wise.
Like you.
I
Spent
mean,
more?
she sent me her wish list from Nordstrom, and then she sent me a breast pump thingy-majigger.
like a picture of it.
Yeah, and that thing was like
You
super
don't
expensive.
have one yet?
No, she has one.
Or
She wants like the mobile one where she can walk around.
Oh.
You want to hear an interesting story
about breast
Christmas
pumps.
gifts
Oh.
and tuberculosis wife?
hmm
So she calls me.
Wait. When? Give.
This
give
was
time.
had to be a few years ago.
Okay.
And she's like, "Hey, if you want help, Christmas gifts, I'm here."
Oh.
I'm like, "This would be perfect."
hmm
I go in there with the full intention to buy like a Pandora bead.
I was with you.
Were you?
I think so.
Like full intention to buy like a Pandora bead or something, something like $100, whatever it was. This is I don't know what happened, but I walked out and I had purchased a $10,000 ring.
Yep,
Shut
I was there.
up.
I
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah, they wanted more than that, and I was like, I'm going to spend 10 grand, and so if you guys want me to buy this, you got to give me your 10 grand, and they did, but I didn't even want to. I wanted to spend $100.
You went in there for 100, and you so you're like, hey, times this by 10,000.
I went in there for a Pandora
Or-
bead. It's a specific Pandora bead she wanted, and walked out having spent $10,000.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Did she like it though?
I hope so.
I mean, like, did she like when she looked at it? Was she like, "Oh, thanks"?
No, I think she immediately took it to the pawn shop and went to the casino.
hmm
And won $1,000
And
off.
won
it.
yeah,
And
she
so
won.
you lost 9,000.
She won $1,000 off the. She pawned it for $70.
No, literally, do you know you're still gambling with that money?
I don't know, but no, it was worth. Like it was because when we got married, we were so young. Like I bought her this little ring,
Right.
So when we got older, I was like, I need to get you something. It was
You-
like we've been married for
Right.
10 years or something. I'm like,
Right.
I need to get you something better, but didn't expect it to be at that exact moment.
Jamie, if you're listening, this will never happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good. I first marriage pawned my ring. like after the divorce happened, was like, hey, I wonder how much I can get for this puppy, and
$40
I got like $60 for it, and and I did,
and bought a
It-
Christmas present
It
with
was
it.
the one. It was actually the one across from the casino that the pawn shop I went to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Went straight in, and I think I turned it in about $200.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you turned it in for.
Right. So what? That's I've never been like I don't even know how that process works.
I didn't either. I went in
Is
there.
it weird?
Like, yeah, it was. It was like, hey, how much? I wouldn't have known.
Mm-hmm.
They could have said like, hey, this is $15. I'm like, oh, okay. Like,
Right.
here you go.
Do you barter? I mean, do you let's start the bidding at $100
Well, no, 'cause
and
I
they
was-
talked you down to
'cause I was-
60 or?
I don't know if you've ever been addicted to anything, but you're like your veins just get pumping, and you're just like, so when you drive by the casino, you're like, oh, I want to be in there in like 20 minutes, and your veins start pumping, and you're like, okay, I don't care, like just get me from point A to point B. I'm not gonna sit here and just barter. Just give me my $60 and I'm out. And I did that. I probably could have got 75 for it, but I just was like, oh, okay, cool, give me it, and I'm out like a meth addict.
I would have given you $60 for it.
Would you?
Probably.
Would you wear it?
How big was it?
It was a white gold like
Like
wedding ring.
like the one you're wearing?
No, this is a different one. This one was
No.
like this one.
No.
This one cost money.
He,
No,
he went and bought it back.
So here's my, and I've done this a few times for people where they've been in a tough spot and they're like, I'm gonna go to the pawn shop or whatever. I'm like, well, hey, let me buy it from you, and then I'll keep it for you, and then when you're ready to get it back, come buy it back from me.
I never knew this. I
Well,
didn't know
just-
you had your own little thing. Can I jump into this club?
Because I hate like people fall on hard times, and pawn shops are there just to feast, right?
Oh yeah.
And so if they're a buddy or a friend, I have no problem saying, hey, if you need $100, $200, $300, whatever, just give me something that, like, because hey, there are times where, hey, I'm gonna go pawn this gun or this part of my car or something, and it's like, well, just give it to me.
How many knives of Bobby's do you have?
Oh, thousands. I have a knife room. I have a knife room. No, I'm kidding. But no, so it's like I'd rather help a friend out and not have them lose their stuff when they're going through a tough time than have them go give to a pawn shop and give them $15 for a ring that they actually really want to keep, but just are in a tough spot.
I will speak to Mike's generosity on that point. I've never pawned anything, but he's a good dude like that.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think he borrowed me $400 once.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really nice of him.
Yeah, I'm here to help. Help people.
I've had some friends in our friend group do the same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very, very cool, though.
I wonder if I could get him to pay for my cell phone bill, though.
Ooh. Well, no, that's only reserved for one friend who will never listen to this podcast.
Hey, that one friend came solid, though.
Did he really?
Yeah, he came up. And
was it recently?
Yeah.
He called me that day to ask where you lived. He wanted to know directions. I swear on everything.
This is the thing.
He called me and goes, hey, where does Mike live? I need to know directions.
So this is the worst thing.
Does he have a name?
He
CD?
DB?
CD.
CD is a good one.
I like DB. Diabetic.
I was going to say triceps.
Yeah. Let's just call him Try.
Try.
Okay. So.
He doesn't try.
Yeah. So. DB,
you won't listen to this.
DB, CD, or Try. Whatever you want to call him. This is the thing, though. Like, I've lived at my house a year and a half. Almost. Year and a half.
Been there multiple times.
He helped you move.
He helped me move. He's like one of my good.
He helped you move.
He's one of my good friends.
He did leave for a Diet Coke and never come back.
No, he still hasn't come back.
He still is. He's like the dad who left to go buy a pack of smokes.
Hey, I'm gonna go. It was like an 8-hour. No, not that long, but like a 4 to 6 hour moving ordeal. Yeah. I think for the friends, and it was like he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna get a Diet Coke. Be right back." And never came back.
It was someone's birthday, wasn't it?
I don't know.
That was the moving thing. I remember that. Man. I was there for that.
Love that guy, but
he was good. He came through.
He always does.
Yeah.
It just takes him some time.
11 months.
It was about a year. I don't. Again, this gets back to the whole thing with, they're friends, right?
Right. Friends are friends.
And if $50 a month is gonna break up a friendship, it's not worth it. I'll pay $50 a month.
I would love to see you guys on friggin' Judge Judy, though.
Just small claims court.
He owes me $1,700.
2 years back pay for.
I want interest too.
Did you sign a contract? No. Get it out of my courtroom.
No.
So one of the questions I sent you guys was, I said favorite video game when you were a kid to play during Christmas break.
Oh, okay. This was something that drove me crazy in Bobby's podcast because he got this wrong. Doom 2 was cool. What shaped the first-person shooter gamer world was Quake.
Oh, yeah.
Quake was the big one. 9 Inch Nails was the soundtrack. It was the big first-person shooter that came out on PC that really got online gaming rallied. And then Quake had a bunch of iterations there, like Team Fortress and things that people played. Mm-hmm. But that's what really hooked us into online gaming.
And maybe we'll save that for the next podcast. But there was a teacher when I was a sophomore that would play Quake, and it was a LAN party, and we would do it during school.
Oh, really?
And he was completely cool with it.
Was it Jacobson?
It might have been.
I set that up for him. I got him through all the firewalls at the school district and set it up.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I used to.
Didn't he become a?
Mike's a computer savant. He taught himself everything, and he broke through the school's firewall.
Jacobson used to get mad, and I hope that no one from the school district's listening. But Jacobson back in the day, he would come up and say, "I hate the restrictions they put on my computer. Can you get through them for me?" So I would go in and give him all the admin rights on his computer so he could do whatever he wanted.
And Jacobson was like a computer teacher.
Yeah. So I would go in there and give Jacobson all the admin rights so he could get past all the filters and everything the school put on. And he would just have me do things in his classroom, like set up LAN parties for people to play Quake.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
That's awesome. So Quake was the thing, but video games during Christmas break. What was the like? Did you get one for like? Was it NBA Jam? Or
Madden.
Madden. Did you get the new Madden every year? Kind of thing?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Madden and NCAA football.
Dude, I miss NCAA. That was a great.
You miss what?
I barely said that.
what
I've drank a few. I've drank a few beers.
NCAA
football. I missed that game. Yeah. That was a great game.
Dynasty
mode.
But
they never used they would use the player's likeness, but they would never use the player's name.
No, they could. Yeah, they couldn't, or something. They were
so
just
you'd
number
have to go
23.
in there and edit it yourself.
Yep.
And you could do that yourself.
Oh,
I'd always
took
edit the Huskies.
forever, but so did I.
It did, yeah.
Yep. And then I'm like, oh, this guy's way better than an 88. Then you're done at 99. Yep, that's what he is. Jake Locker, sure, number 9.
And it was before all online gaming. It was just where it would be you and the CPU playing 101 AI, and you wouldn't care about having 99. You wanted to score 70 and have them score maybe 12.
Yep. It was Madden for sure, though. I mean, Madden on the PlayStation, the first PlayStation.
First one.
Yeah.
I did Tecmo Bowl.
That was a good one. Did you play as the Seahawks or Raiders? Raiders was what I remember. Bo Jackson.
Raiders. We're talking Tecmo Bowl on the
Nintendo.
Yeah. Raiders for sure. Yeah. Marcus Allen and Bo Jackson.
Did you guys ever play NES Play Action Football?
No.
That was one that we played.
No. Do you ever play what was the one? Do you remember Super Nintendo? Remember one year we got I think they called it the Super Scope.
Wait.
Nope.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait, what was that?
He was going to sneeze, and I wanted to edit it out without
remember the Super Scope?
Yes.
But I forget what game it was that came out. I think we got that for Christmas one year.
The Super Scope and
like
the Power Glove, I wanted both of those.
The big
never got
rocket launcher thing.
Yeah.
Like for the Super Nintendo. Yeah, we got that.
Did you ever have the, for regular Nintendo, the pad where you ran? Yeah, the track game? Yeah. I never had that. I always wanted it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And you would just never run on it? You'd hit it with your hands?
Yes. Okay, I was going to say that. Yeah, you never actually... You started running and you're like... But you just sat on your knees and did it with your hands.
Yeah.
You just killed the
sons of bitches.
Yeah, it was great.
I can't hang out with you guys anymore. It's ridiculous.
Any other Christmas before we're going to end it here? I got a lot to edit on Saturday. Do we have anything else Christmas wise you want to shout out?
Well, one of your questions was like favorite gifts that you gave.
I said that. Oh, did I say?
No,
worst?
you said worst one.
Oh yeah, what's your favorite gift that you've ever given?
Because I actually thought about this one.
This is the
I had to think about
for.
it. I was like, yeah, and you didn't ask it. I'll ask it myself. Kyle, what's the best Christmas gift that you've ever given? Well, that one time at band camp, no, I gave my dad Green Bay Packer tickets. He's a huge Packer fan.
That was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, it was like I bought the tickets and then expected him to buy the airfare, which was fine. I bought 2 tickets and he flew us to Green Bay, and it was a world. We flew in Sunday morning, drove from Chicago to Wisconsin to Green Bay to watch the game, and flew out the next morning. But it was awesome. Sweet. It was against the Bears.
Ooh.
Wow.
And who was the quarterback? What's the guy's name?
Divisional.
Married to the chick that was on the OC. Cutler.
Ooh.
He threw like 5 picks.
Yeah. Oh no!
And it's a huge rival.
Is there any quarterback ever that's played that gave less shits than Jay Cutler at the end of his career?
No. He was just there for the check.
Fitzpatrick is close.
No, Jay Cutler looked like he would go out there with the smoke in his mouth and just like, you know what, fuck it.
If you want of that,
you know, yeah, like you know what, you want to catch this ball, great. If not, I don't give a shit.
The difference between Fitzpatrick and Cutler though is that Cutler was like expected to win. Like he played on teams that were good and was supposed to go to the playoffs. Fitzpatrick's like gets passed around to the worst teams. Like go play for the Dolphins, collect a check, and you're gonna lose.
I feel like that'd be a pretty good a pretty good gig, though.
Oh, yeah, no
It's just
expectations.
go throw 40 balls a game and just see what happens here.
Right.
What do you think of Trubisky?
Who's a better passer, Trubisky or Lamar Jackson?
Trubisky.
No way. Lamar Jackson is the
Trubisky.
greatest quarterback who's ever touched the turf.
Trubisky is a better passer than Lamar Jackson.
He throws 15 passes a game. 5 of them are touchdowns each time.
Statistically, Mike, I think that you might be able to find that Lamar Jackson's better than Trubisky.
I really want to do that now.
Yeah,
I kind of want to see who's a better quarterback.
I feel like Trubisky is the new Romo. Like, he kind of looks the same, and you can't count on him. Like like the first and second quarter he does well, and then the third and fourth he just shits the bed. That's my hot take.
I feel like Lamar Jackson can't throw a ball with any touch.
Do you watch the Ravens games, or do you just kind of like
I watch when
read them?
he just launches the ball 40 yards.
He
And
is
like,
no,
hey,
that is not.
I hope someone runs underneath it and grabs it.
Okay, next
Mike
year,
searches YouTube for lowlights of Lamar Jackson. Not even the highlight, just lowlights.
Next
Lamar
year,
Jackson's a running back
my
who can throw the ball 10
dedication.
times a game.
My dedication is driving over to Mike's house every Sunday. Anytime the Ravens have a game, and I'm going to watch the Ravens game with him. And I'll be like, see that 20-yard throw? He's the greatest quarterback ever.
He won't even be in the picture
He's
next
my
year.
he's my keeper
Not
next
even-
year.
Here's the question. I love this argument. Russ versus Lamar MVP.
As a homer, I want to say Russ, but you cannot stop.
But
You can't stop him.
the great point that someone brought up was the Ravens have 12 Pro Bowlers.
Yeah, I did see that one. That's
This
a
is
good
the
one.
coward thing.
That was
Seahawks hit no.
Colin Coward said that
Yeah,
same thing.
Seahawks have 2.
Yeah.
So who's more valuable to their team?
Who are they? Is it Russ and Bobby?
It's Russ and Bobby. Earl Thomas is going for the Ravens.
Sherman's
which is pretty
going.
sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it's
crazy.
old
Yeah.
Seahawks. Yeah.
But you think about that. So 12 Pro Bowlers from the Ravens, 2 from the Seahawks.
I'll give you that. That the Ravens are a better
You
team.
can't
That Lamar
stop
Jackson's
them.
really good because of his team. But he's also really good because he's just really good.
Who is Russell Wilson throwing the ball to these days?
Anyone.
Like yeah.
Anyone who's open.
Garbage man off the
Some
street.
guy running on.
Yeah, garbage man off the street. Come here and we're going to make you a good player because Russell Wilson is that good of a quarterback.
But here's the thing: Lockett catches some amazing passes, but DK Metcalf, are you sold on him? I mean, he's a great hype man. He's a good. I mean, he's got 836 like freaking passing yards. He's got like 4, 5, 6 TDs, but clutch is
I'm
he?
80% on board with DK.
Is he a clutch
80%.
catcher? I don't think he's a clutch catcher. I'm afraid if it's the game is in his hands, I'm afraid.
So many jokes.
Yeah.
No, DK is a very strong human being,
Yes.
and sometimes he looks like he catches the ball super effortlessly. Like he runs a slant and Russ throws a fastball, and he just catches it
Boom.
like Josh
Yeah.
Gordon caught the couple slants, and then he throws one and he high points it.
Too soon.
He throws up high, and he can't high point
You
a
can't
football.
say Gordon and High in the same sentence, okay?
Why not? I
Because-
feel like they should go together.
Stop it. It's too soon.
Did we see that one coming though? We saw that one coming.
Well, yeah, it was just a matter of
You're
time.
high if you didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I felt like it was the casino where you're just like winning, and you're like, okay, I'm going to lose at some point. I'm like, ooh, I'm still winning. And you're like, ooh, all right, another win.
Right?
But then eventually you start losing, and that was it.
Yeah.
You roll the bong one too many times. That's what happens.
You get the 7.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you crap out.
I mean, we used him really well while he was here.
You know
4
what?
catches, 5 catches in 4 games. Pretty good. I mean,
Yeah, all on third down and on 150-yard bomb.
yeah.
It's perfect.
Jimmy Graham, the second coming of Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy, old Jimmy.
I was never sold on Jimmy. I felt like he made
Look,
business decisions more than anything
Here's
else.
the deal with the Seahawks. They were smart. They would just cut like Malik Turner, re-sign Joey Hollenbeck, get him on the line. we need some protection up front.
Joey Hollenbeck or Joey Hunt? Who do you want at center?
Oh, did Hollenbeck ever
Hollenbeck.
play center?
No,
He
but,
could.
but I would put him in there.
Well, you put him anywhere. You put him in anywhere.
I'd put him in anywhere.
Anywhere.
Sorry, Russ.
Yeah.
You're out.
Yeah.
Kyle's still thinking it's like football. Me and Mike are on this other level.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Parents are
Hey,
listening.
it's the next movement after the hashtag my dick movement is the hashtag Hollenbeck for the Seahawks movement.
Hollenbeck
Get him
for
back
Hawks.
in there. Hollenbeck for Hawks. Yeah, get him back in there. Lineman can play forever.
This is going to take me forever to edit.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why you just don't keep it. Merry Christmas, everybody.
All right, well,
And to all a good night.
it was great having Kyle on, KP, Kitchen Patrol. We've revealed him
This is
this
like the
week.
Masked Singer.
This is.
Oh shit, we should do that.
The Masked Guest.
We're doing
the
it.
Masked Guest. Right now we're doing
We're
it.
doing it. If you guys didn't guess who KP was, Kitchen Patrol, it's Kyle Pierce. Married to Gabby Pierce.
Yeah.
Father of Carter Pierce.
Right.
Son of Rudy Pierce.
And what's your mom's name?
Janice
Oh, yeah.
Pierce.
Crammy sakes.
Brother of Kea Burrito.
Kea Burrito.
Who would take Pierce?
Yeah, no, you would take Carl's last name. Burrito Moro.
Burrito Moro.
How great was it that I sent the happy birthday to his wife?
Yeah.
And, I mean, she's never going to listen to this, but...
No.
But
Ty's never going to listen to it.
he completely forgot.
Ty doesn't even know how to work his phone to find a podcast.
So funny. I think he's listened to a couple episodes.
Yeah.
Burrito.
Oh, yeah. I hope so.
so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. He
Yeah.
He drives a ton. He
He
should.
does, yeah.
listen to more.
So he wouldn't.
All right. Well, everyone, thank you. Merry Christmas. This is the one that's going to be released prior to Christmas. We touched on it a little bit, but anyway, thanks for listening. We got Kyle Pierce, Mike on the mic, and we're going to record one more.
Let me help you out, though. Please subscribe, rate, and listen.
That's it. And Kellen Hall says that all the time. He messages me and says, dude, you need to say this more
It's
often.
true.
Yeah, subscribe, rate, and
if
listen.
you use the hashtag #MeToo, which I don't think is a thing on the internet,
No.
it'll link right to us and hashtag my dick.
Hashtag my dick.
Another one that
I
will
think
link
if you spell
right to
two
us.
like TEAU,
If you could create a Facebook profile for Mike Martinez.
do not do that.
And then just periodically throw out my dick hashtags. Use his likeness and everything.
So we don't.
Miguel Martinez.
Yeah, do a Miguel or something.
That's a real person.
He has a warrant for his arrest. Because I could not get my driver's license because of Mr. Miguel Martinez. So yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, everybody.